TheFineBros TV! This episode, DuckTales!
Life is like a hurricane.
Really, a hurricane of gold? Are you kidding me?
Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes.
I want, what?
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck's kids?
Or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales.
I like the song.
Is this like a show? Okay, this is just ridiculous.
Danger. Watch behind you. Stranger.
Oh my gosh, if I was like 5, I'd enjoy this a lot.
Really? You're swimming for a $1 bill?
He got his money taken. I'm so confused right now.
It's like Indiana Jones.
It's like Scooby-Doo with Donald Duck. It surprises me that that's even a TV show. When did that happen? That was adorable! When was that?
Question time!
Okay, so what we showed you was the opening of a TV show. Did you catch the name of the show?
No, I did not catch it. DuckTales? DuckTales?
DuckTales!
Have you ever heard of that TV show?
No.
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 I have. When I was like little, I was watching it.
What does the show seem to be about?
Adventures.
Adventures with ducks. They were all dancing and diving into the money they stole.
They're relatives of Donald Duck, I believe, and like they go on mysterious adventures.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music is cute.
No.
Kinda. If I was a little bit younger.
Mickey Mouse is getting old.
Did you recognize any characters?
Think Daffy Duck?
I think I saw Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
It actually wasn't Donald Duck.
It wasn't?
It was family members of Donald, but not Donald.
Whoa.
Scrooge. It's Louie. It's like Louie, Huey, and Dewey.
So I'm gonna show you some of the characters from the show, and we'll see if you've heard of them before. So the main character of the show is a duck called Scrooge McDuck. Have you ever seen him before?
Yeah, he looks like Donald Duck.
It looks like Donald Duck, but he's richer. There was this Christmas movie, and I saw him in it.
Scrooge in the Disney's version of A Christmas Carol.
And he has a giant vault filled with gold called his money bin. And he loves it so much he swims in it.
Okay, I don't think that's possible.
Wouldn't that break you apart? That's really a weird idea.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. He should be sharing some.
Wouldn't you rather swim in liquid gold than solid gold? No one would want to swim in liquid gold. It's hot.
Would you want to swim in gold?
I would want to swim in puppies.
Cute.
And then he adventures with his nephews. This is Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Do you know them?
No.
No. Yeah. I've kind of seen them on Disney Channel.
They are adorable. I love them.
And then there are some of the villains of DuckTales.
Very Disney.
On the top are the Beagle Boys,
Beagle Boys. It sounds like a boy band.
the Witch Magica Dispel,
I swear it's Cruella de Vil in duck form.
and then Flintheart Glomgold.
That's the hardest name to ever pronounce ever since supercalifragilisticexpialidocious came out.
Do they look like villains to you?
Not really.
No! A golfer? How does that make any sense?
Not really. The dogs, like the two on the end, are like,
So do you want to watch this show?
Yes, I do.
Well, you can't.
aww.
What? No.
Well, at least not new episodes.
You just crushed my dreams.
The last new episode on TV of DuckTales was in 1990.
Wasn't even born.
Well, it was 11 years before I was born.
That was 16 years before I was born.
I thought that cartoon shows back then would be black and white.
Why would they not keep making it if it's for kids and kids still would like it?
Because some kids might not like it.
Characters must have died.
They made as much stuff so the companies would get more money.
Their parents are gonna be like, oh, I used to watch that all the time, and then their kids are gonna be like, oh no, it's gonna be so boring.
That's stupid. They really should just play that. Like, in 20 years, people are gonna be like, why is that kid walking around with a starfish on his shirt and a sponge on his back? They should just replay it and start airing the old episodes as new episodes.
When you watch cartoons like DuckTales, what's different about the cartoons from the past versus the cartoons of today?
Better graphics.
Today, the animation looks so real, but so, like, fake at the same time. The old stuff has a better message.
Back then, they were better.
The ones that are today, they're terrible.
So finally, now that you know about DuckTales, if you could, would you watch it?
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Probably not.
I think I would.
I would.
Yes.
I would watch an episode and see if I liked it, then I'd reconsider.
We know this so well. We know the song extremely well.
Oh my god.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery, da-da-da, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo!
Wow.
What?
I wish you guys could see their faces right now.
Thanks for watching this episode of Kids React.
Have an old cartoon you want us to check out? Let us know in the comments.
Goodbye!
No ponytails or cottontails, no Kids React. Woohoo!